Well, moving on now, Wednesdays here on the program, we like to put the spotlight on the farm women's group, Common Ground.
Common Ground is a group of farm women who want to be a resource for consumers who want to know more about how their food is grown. So joining us now is Common Ground volunteer Katy Wolff from the Columbus area. Nice to have you here today, Katy.
Good morning. Thanks for having me back.
So what's new with you all?
We are getting ready for spring lambing and kidding, so that'll be coming up here in a couple weeks.
Okay, an exciting time, fun for the family.
Lots of babies, yep, lots of fun for the kids.
Well, today we're talking about meat packaging and the different types of packaging that you might see at the store, and you brought some examples today.
I did. I brought lots of examples today. These are all packages that you might run across at the grocery store and the meat market, so I wanted to walk through the differences and maybe some of the advantages and disadvantages of each. This type of tray right here is called overwrap, and this is a very inexpensive but versatile type of packaging. It's a very simple foam tray with a clear plastic film over top. The great thing about this is you can package anything you want in them. However, since it's not airtight, the shelf life is fairly limited on the product that's inside. So if you get something in overwrap, you want to make sure you eat it within a few days. Otherwise, take it home, repackage it, throw it in the freezer.
Okay. So don't freeze it in that.
Yes, you do not want to freeze it
really?
in that packaging. This film is very liable to bust, and then you can get freezer burn and damage to the product because it's in the freezer.
Good to know.
This is called a modified atmosphere tray, and it is a hard plastic tray with a clear film on top. And this type of tray is typically only done in large processing facilities because it has a special blend of gases that are put in the headspace here to help limit the spoilage bacteria growth and help preserve the meat color. This is, again, a really expensive type of packaging tray, and it's specifically for specialty meat products or boneless chops. You'll see a lot of pork items packaged in that at this store.
Does that last a little longer in the fridge?
It will last a little longer than this, but it's not quite as good as some of the other barrier films we'll talk about.
Okay.
A lot of times when you go and you get something fresh from the meat market, or you're buying something from your local butcher, they like to use freezer paper. This is probably my personal favorite. Freezer paper can be brown or white. It's a moisture-proof film. It has a special lining on one side to prevent it from leaking. It's not totally airtight, but it does a pretty good job of keeping the product protected from air. The reason we like this, it's very versatile. You can package anything you want in it, and you don't need special equipment, just your hands.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
This is a real scientific term. This is called a chub. And this product type can come in any shape, or excuse me, any size, 1 pound, 2 pound, 3 pound, 5 pound, and even 10 pounds in some of our club stores. They can be clear or printed colored film like this. And this type of product is specific for ground items, ground beef, ground sausage, pork sausage, and again, fairly airtight. You might get a little air here on the ends, but great packaging to extend shelf life and throw in the freezer.
Okay, and then these finally.
And then the last thing that we have here, these are vacuum packages, and this is what has become the gold standard in the industry. These do require a special piece of equipment to do, and both of these packages here were done on 2 different types of equipment. So you will see some variation in size and shape, and sometimes you can get a colored film on one side in a product that was done in a machine called a roll stock. But again, gold standard in terms of extending shelf life and perfect for throwing items in the freezer.
Okay, very good. Just real quickly, we are out of time, but why should consumers know about this?
It's really important that consumers understand the packaging type is going to impact the appearance, specifically the color. When we are exposed to oxygen, the meat's going to appear red. When we're not exposed to oxygen, it's going to appear purple. Both are safe to eat. And then, like we discussed, shelf life is really critical. So make sure if you're using products or buying products in aerobic packaging, you use it up quickly or repackage it and get it in the freezer.
Okay.
Good information.
Yes.
And you're coming back with a really good recipe to share.
I'm excited for this one.
Right.
Okay,
Thank
sounds
you.
good. I never knew about all that.
This is good. I love this.
Packaging at the grocery store.
I
That's
learned a
really
lot today,
interesting.
yeah.
All right.